Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between the Chennai Super Kings and the Mumbai Indians.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Finds the edge first ball, but it's through the vacant space and that'll be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Over, Mumbai are 5 for none. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Doesn't beat the infield.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Good shot. A beauty.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The Super Kings having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Edge, but it drops safely. 3 added in that over. Mumbai are 25 for 1. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. 2 in a row. It's just sloppy, really. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Oh, yeah, great catch in the slips. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Clubs that away. Fielder out in the deep, but that's going to be a maximum off the free hit.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Edged, but there's no first slip and the keeper just couldn't get there. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Massive chance. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai a 79 for 3. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Mumbai a 93 for 4. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
That was a slower ball, but it didn't fool anyone. The timing was beautiful.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Bold, stunning delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. 3 added in that over. Mumbai are 109 for 6. Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. A huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 142 for 6.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression, sent high and long over the rope.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Misses everything. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Got that away nicely.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Ouch, that looked nasty. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Doesn't beat the infield. Good shot, a beauty.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gaikwad looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Gets that away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Super Kings are 53 for 3.
It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Shot, finds the gap with that one. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Smacks that away through the gap.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Super Kings are 121 for 4. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. That is quite extraordinary. Brevis, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Mumbai will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
Two runs coming from that over. The Super Kings are 142 for 5. Drilled that one away.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
2 full. Punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Mumbai with a massive shout. They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. A great call by the umpire, though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's a bat now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. What a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Nicked it. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Big edge. Where's that going?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.
What a match we have just witnessed, right down to the wire, and the smallest of margins deciding it. Join us next time, where we hope we can deliver to you more of the same.